Hey, Summerlin, Tim and Wendy here. How are you? Happy Friday. Is it 100 degrees yet?
Maybe not
Pretty
today,
close.
but yeah.
I don't know. Pretty hot here, pretty hot, but summer's upon us. Quick little recap of what happened here in the office. It is summertime, so it's a little slower, but a pretty busy week. A lot of stuff going on. We had, I don't know what Elizabeth Ashley really is. I think she was a lawyer, but I think she let her license lapse, but now she's a business advisor. So if you have questions about LLCs or your business or state business licenses, she can help you out. And she was really inexpensive. Yeah. I swear to God. Mm-hmm. It was like $500 to set up, or 500 and change to set up your LLC. Mm-hmm. And I know when I got mine done 10 years ago, it was $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what she's doing right or wrong, but you might want to call Elizabeth. She was very nice. Also, yesterday we had a CE class from Matthew Kolb. If you need the core classes, gang, see that one? The core classes, agency, contracts. Matthew is giving them June, July, and August, okay? And we're going to get rid of this phone call, gang. There we go. June, July, and August, the 6 core classes, 18 credits, and 2 days each month. So he did one yesterday. He's going to do one in 2 weeks, 2 in July and 2 in August. I recommend you take them. He's a good guy. He has a nice class. We have a sponsor. We had a pizza yesterday from Costco and some chicken salads, so it was pretty good. So there was another thing yesterday too.
Yes, John Morgan actually had, it wasn't yesterday, but it was the day before, but he had a CE class on reverse mortgage, which I attended. So thank you to both of them. I am 2 classes down for my next renewal. Appreciate that, but that was a really good class on the reverse mortgages. So something that we can educate our clients on. Also, we have coming up is the Wind Down Wednesday. Next week is going to be in the Northwest office, correct? Mm-hmm. And then if you guys can make any of the classes, I know it's summer, but we've got a couple of classes next week. Our Back to Basics is going to be on realtor safety. So if you guys are interested in learning some ways to be safe while you're out there doing open houses and showing houses, come to the Back to Basics on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we're going over Rate My Agent. That is going to be on Zoom. So try to make that one. And then
one more thing about Wind Down Wednesday. We had ours here Wednesday, of course. And 15 or 20 agents showed up. So the participation is getting better. But John Morgan, who sponsors it, had a nice cheese tray and all this bourbon and all this stuff. But he made these old fashions with some sort of
smoker?
Yeah, a smoker of some kind. And they were fantastic. If you like old fashions and you like bourbon, make sure you make it to the Northwest next week because it's a lot of fun. You know, hang out for an hour or two, have a quick drink or two. Nellie Rodriguez keeps trying to call us. Goodbye, Nellie. Okay. And the next one will be in the Northwest, so see if you can make it for that. Also, don't forget, I don't have a flyer, but the Free for a Year and Free for a Life down here in the newsletter, please make sure you're scrolling down. There's a video in there of onboarding that from April, that if you're new to the company, you need to watch that video, please, so you don't call Suzanne and ask her for the phone number of Mark's office, okay? So we give you all this information in the onboarding. That video is below. But the Free for Life and Free for a Year is still going on. It's going for 1 more month in June. So please, if you have a friend, an agent that works somewhere else, you like them, bring them to us. Wendy, me, we don't care. Send them to either one of us. And even if you're a new agent, if you just joined us from Key, okay, you have other students that are still looking, send them in to see us. If you send in one, you don't pay your $50 for a year. If you send in a couple, 3, you don't pay it for the rest of your life with Realty One Group. So it's a great plan, a great program. Please take advantage of it, guys, as much as you can, okay? Other than that, gang, we're both around all weekend. Oh, yes, and next week we have our meeting may or may not take place. If it doesn't,
we have David over at the Green Valley office is holding a Sky Slope class. So if you guys want to get a refresher course, or if you're a mentee and you're just learning Sky Slope, we would love to have you attend that class. It is from, what time is it? He's doing it from 9:30 to 11 on Thursday the 12th.
Same day, same time as our meeting.
So we'll let you know if we're going to have our meeting, but if we don't, or if you just want to make David's class, it's super helpful if you do, because you guys come to us with all these questions and sometimes you're just guessing and it's causing a little bit of issue with your Sky Slope. So just go and take the class. It will not be recorded, so you have to be there live. So if you are interested in going, head down that way on June 12th.
Right, and again, Sky Slope is such a great program. Again, once you learn it and you watch some of the videos, you're going to love it. Just so you know, if you want to, you could fill out all the forms in Sky Slope instead of Transaction Desk. You can authenticate it through SkySlope, which is called DigiSign instead of Authentisign. So we're not recommending you do that, but down the road, if you get good at it, that's an option that some agents are taking advantage of. But of course, we always have Maria. When in doubt, send your file to Maria. Okay. All right, gang. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be hot. The NBA playoffs are coming back this weekend, so go OKC. All righty. Have a good weekend, Win.
Bye.
Bye, gang. Bye-bye.